To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, a double honors to the apostles, bishops of Great Millstone, Shalom to you, hopefully elect. This is your brother Yahweh Call from Great Millstone, Orlando Camp. And just through the spirit, this is pretty much just going to be a spiritual rant. But with these spiritual rants, pretty much talking to the church, So with these, I think I titled this something along the lines of chat with the church, was pretty much the title for these spiritual rants, and just pretty much through the spirit, because the scriptures talk about prophesying as well as comforting, roughly paraphrasing, because we are in the time of prophecy, we are in the spirit of prophecy. Things are happening, things are going on, things are only going to ramp up, but with that being said, because there's a lot of Jakes, I just did a video earlier today going into that I touched on that Romans, going into that experience, because one thing about the scriptures, as I say from time to time, we can't just read these pages. We can't just read these scriptures like word in a book, words on a page. We have to really become a walking embodiment of what we read, what we preach, and what we believe. And that's going to come with experience. All right, the Lord put us through certain situations. All right, because again, experience, that is the best teacher. But not to get too much into a rant, because I do a few precepts are on my mind, because again, this is a chat with the church, so it's a spiritual rant. I'm going to ramble a little bit, but something that me personally, that I've just in the spirit, because more and more we become spiritual men. So with that being said, we're going to ask for spiritual things. We're going to ask for things pertaining to this, pertaining to the spirit, in the spirit, like this nigga Mike Epps said, all I want for Christmas is 10 bad bitches and a bag of weed. Nah, man, we actually ask for spiritual things, and just one of the things that I've been asking for in the spirit, praying for in the spirit, is for wisdom to be in my tabernacle, wisdom to dwell with me, which wisdom, that's an element, man, that draws us closer to Yahweh Shema Shai. Wisdom is how we please Yahweh Shema Shai, walking in wisdom. All right, that's something that draws us closer to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, that's something that's very pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai, and with that being said, the times that we're coming into, all right, now more than ever, shalom to you on the comment board. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai Brakatah. All right, and Brakatham to all you that see this video, to the sincere Akim and Akwaf. All right, because that's who this is for at the end of the day. The sincere Jakes that are sincerely inquiring, because we are coming into some deep waters, treacherous waters, and it's not to install fear, other than the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai, but we are coming into dangerous times, which ties into this spiritual rant, this chat with the church, to whom this applies, Lord willing, this is edifying. Because like I said, one thing that I've been praying for in the spirit is wisdom to be with me, but with that being said, because as I say all the time, as far as the things that we pray for, no one just wakes up, you want more faith. Now the Lord can do it, but that's just not how the Lord operates. You want more faith? Well, the Lord's not going to just, snap his fingers and you're going to wake up one day, you have all this incredible amount of faith. No. He's going to put you in situations to where your faith is going to be required, And pertaining to the topic of this spiritual rant, this chat with the church, all right, is wisdom. And like I said, one thing that I've been praying for is that wisdom, she dwells with me. You know, wisdom, she is a nurturing spirit. She's a nurturer. You know, and that is one thing that we are learning in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You know, because while everyone else goes left, everyone else goes right. Matter of fact, let me get this. Wisdom, she's going to be that how do I say it? Almost like that she's going to be that how do I say it? She's basically going to be the one to steer you in the right direction. You know, almost like that rod, you know, with sheep. When the shepherd is directing sheep, you're always going to have those sheep that are, you know, kind of going off course. And, you know, the shepherd has that rod to, you know, get that sheep, keep the sheep in order, keep the sheep in line, right? And that's kind of how wisdom is, you know. Like I said, while everyone else is going left, everyone else is going this away and that away, wisdom, she's going to be the one to, don't do that. This is what we're doing. You know, go this way. You know, like the scripture said, to follow not the multitude, to do evil. Because that's one thing, you know, we are not followers. And as far as followers, because, you know, we all need a teacher. You know, we all need some type of director, someone to lead us. But we're not followers of the masses of these people, like these people, man. You know, Lord willing, we're not sheep to the slaughter. We are sheep, but we're not sheep to the slaughter. You know, of course, we follow Yahweh B'Shem Shai, right? But Proverbs 4 and verse 25. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. So like I said, while everyone else is going this way, everyone else is going that way, all right, hey, we ought to stay focused, stay the course, stay the mission, stay on point. Because pursuant to that straight gate, Matthew 7, 2nd Ezra 7, the straight gate, so narrow, but only, you know, one man can walk through at a time. A single file order in an orderly fashion. Right? An orderly fashion. You see, stay the course. All right? Stay the course. And through the Spirit, that's what, in the Spirit, through the Spirit, all right, via wisdom, like I said, she's going to be the one to guide us. She is the one that guides us in the right way. You know, she's the one that, you know, because I was making a point. Because the Wadi Halba Shemal Shah, we come up out of that spirit of operating in the flesh. You know, that's one of many things that we're learning in this thing of ours, is to walk according to the Spirit. Because the flesh has its own way of thinking. The flesh has its own way of doing things. But we're learning to say to hell with the flesh and trust the Spirit. You know, oftentimes, let's just say you're driving, you know, and the Spirit is telling you to make that right turn. But what do? You second guess it. You question it. Like, nah, I'm gonna take the next one though. Well, because you didn't listen to the Spirit, now you make the left right turn, the second right turn instead of the first one, and now you're stuck in traffic. Right? Now you're stuck in traffic for 40 minutes, all because you didn't trust the Spirit. You know, we told you the first time, take that. But that's that experience, like I was mentioning. You know, we have to, you know, we have to go through that experience. You know. So going back to the topic at hand, like I said, just me personally, you know, just what I want to portray to the church, you know, to whomever this may apply. Lord willing, whoever, you know, sees this, to whom it applies, to whom it may concern, you know. Like I said, something that I've been praying for in the Spirit is the wisdom that she dwells in me. And over the weeks, you know, you know, the Lord has definitely been put me in predicaments to where, hey, wisdom has to be applied. You know, because again, like I said, we're coming into dangerous times, man. You know, and the spirit is not on brothers to for no reason to you know, because you know brothers more and more are talking about telling us, you know, to the church, the rest of the church, that hey, be circumspect, be careful out here. You know, hell, just today, just today, you know, again, this is a chat with the church, so I'm gonna, you know, kind of just be real. You know, I'm gonna talk to the church. I was having a rough day, you know, rough day, one of those days, you know, not to bitch or complain about it. You know, it is what it is. But in a cold way, you know, this made my day. This made my day because this Edomite, and I know it was a spirit because driving, right? I was driving earlier today, and you know, this car couldn't pass me off. This car couldn't cut me off, you know, doing all type of speeding and whatnot to get in front of me, you know, and he couldn't cut me off. Long story short, we come to a stoplight. You know, I'm in a straight lane. This car's in the turning lane, you know, to turn whatever, right? And he stops next to me. and Slocky, let me backtrack because I said, and that's how I know it's a spirit, because I said, I hope that's a white boy, so I can claim him as a slave, because you know brothers claim wives, you know. But hey, I claim slaves, you know. I claim heathens, especially Esau, man. These Edomites, you know. Hell, I claim children too. You know, Lord willing, I'll be one of those men. I claim children too, because Jake just need their ass whooped, you know. And quite frankly, because Jake, they are children at the end of the day. 2/3, they're nothing but a bunch of children. They ain't nothing but a bunch of kids. You know, Jake just be Jake just be talking to you like a father, because essentially, and you know, it's all spiritual, because you are their father. You know, you are their father. You know, sometimes, you know, bugged out Jakes be come to the camp. My thing is, hey, which one of y'all claim, hey, whose son that's gonna be, you know? So I claim children too, you know, but I claim slaves. And I said it, I remember saying, because this dude was beasting, this car was beasting. I thought it was a woman initially, the way that this car was driving, but he couldn't pass me off, he couldn't cut me off, you know. And listen, me, and that's a part of why I wanted to do this video, because listen, let me get this. Let me get another one. Again, that's why we gotta be careful, you know, be circumspect. Because I'm gonna use another example. Lord willing, it doesn't slip my mind, but I'm gonna use another example. You know, something that happened to me maybe about a month back, maybe, which was another example of wisdom. You know, 2 Edges 8:1, and he answered me saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. So the point being, this world is made for many. So above all things, hey, let these people have it. All right, let them have it. You know, my thing is, as long as no one touches me, no one touches none of my shit, no one touches my family, listen, I'm not finna race out, because that's the thing. This car that with this car, you know, it wasn't even like I was trying to race him. You know, JB, these people, they be racing the, you know, tailgating you so the next person can't cut, you know, it's just all type of, I'm not doing all that shit. Listen, you got it. You know, you got it. And you see, that's the thing. You gotta let these people have it, man. You gotta let these people have it, because what's the common saying? You know, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm all right. Well, hey, it could be all left, you know. It could be all left. Things can turn left real quick out here. You know, things can turn left real quick. So we got to be careful. All of us. Circumspect. You know, let these people have it. You know, I get cut off all day. I don't give a damn. Like I said, my thing is, as long as you don't touch me, as long as you don't touch my car, you don't touch my family. I don't, you know, you let these people have it. Y'all got it. And I know when I'm driving with my demon, I know that pisses her off, because she's one of those impatient. She gotta, you know. And I'm just like, bro, let these people have it. You know, let these people have it. So I'll just say all that to say, because like I said, with this car, man, I wasn't even racing. He just mad at the fact that he couldn't get in front of me. I wasn't speeding up trying to, cut, he just mad because he didn't get it, you know? So like I said, long story short, it's like because I said, I hope that's a white boy so I can claim his ass. I hope that's a white boy. I said that. And like I said, we came to a stoplight. He got into the turning lane. He pulled up right next to my ass, right? He's talking shit. He got his hand out the window. You, F you, this and that, and this and that. I said, man, listen. I just shoot him off, man. I didn't give two shits. And sure enough, it was a white boy. It was an Edomite. The Wali Habashim Shai. That's it. Because I was thinking, hey, I could have easily got out the car and we could have made a scene about it. And Esau, man, they be packing. So, like I said before, things could turn left real quick out here. Things could turn left real quick. So be careful. Let these people have it. Let these people have it, man. Because that's one thing that I like to say, man. Hey, this thing of ours, it comes with a lot of taking shit on the chin. A lot of losses, so-called losses, and a lot of taking shit on the chin. We gotta bite our tongue a lot. You just gotta take it. Take that shit. Cause this, quite frankly, this is not our time. Let these people have it. Let them have it. Our time is coming. Our time is coming. Another example, which this is why I started even praying more as far as wisdom is concerned. Another example, this was a while ago, and this has been in my mind ever since, because like I said, man, we really got to be careful. We really got to be careful out here. Another example, driving. Some dude driving crazy. Because one thing about me and the Wadi Habashim Shai, because I damn sure don't take no credit. All right. If it wasn't for the Spirit of the Lord being on me, man, listen. And brothers, we all could say, listen, I know I'd slip of the tongue, because I'd rather be in the spiritual realm, but we here, But if it wasn't for the Spirit of the Lord being with me, man, again, I'm speaking for all of us. I'm sure I'd either be in the grave or locked the fuck up, or in a mental house. Because I know brothers are to a point where it's like, you get that feeling of like, I feel like I'm about to snap. I know brothers get that feeling like I'm about to blow. I'm about to snap out here, man. I know brothers are getting that feeling. And listen, the way that I look at it, and I've said this before, that built-in frustration and tension ain't nothing but that power building up, man. It ain't nothing but that power building up. It's nothing but power building up. Because the time's coming, the Lord's gonna let he's gonna turn his fishers into hunters real soon. And that's why I like to say, hey man, when that day comes, these people, because I'm talking to the church, I'm talking to the sincere believers. So as far as these people, hey, y'all better stay the fuck out of a man of the Lord's way in that day. When that time comes, these people, man, any non-believers, y'all better stay the fuck out of a man of the Lord's way in that day. Because these people, they mistake our meekness, our quietness, our kindness for being bitches, man. And even amongst these other camps, they we're a bunch of bitches and whatnot. Hell. And just speaking as a man, ain't no telling how things will be if Yahweh was physically here on the earth. Because just like he did over 2,000 years ago during the time of the Roman Empire, pretty much in not so many words, hey, Yahweh told Jake, hey, let these people have it. Hey, render unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Just pay your taxes. Do what you got to do. If Yahweh was physically here right now, telling Jake the same thing, hey, believe it or not, these Jakes, man, in the truth, they would consider Yahweh soft. They would consider him a bitch. And it's dangerous, man. It's a dangerous game. Hosea 4, the Lord has a bone to pick. He has a controversy to pick, because Jake playing around, man. Jake plays too fucking much. But going back to another example, a while ago, was driving, and this maniac, and slack it, because I was making a point before I get into this example, how it takes a lot for me to get to that point, to any point. It takes a lot for me it takes a lot to get a certain reaction out of me, you know. It takes a lot for me to show my frustration. It takes a lot for me to get to a point, you know. It takes a lot, you know. But this was one of those situations where, hey, I'll say the carnality got the best of me. Well, it didn't get the best of me. But the nigga in me came out, you know. That Negro in me came out. Because this dude, now I don't know if it was some type of a scam, insurance scam or whatever. I don't know. You know, I don't know what the situation was. But this dude was driving all kind of reckless, tailgate me on my ass. You know, and again, because I'm like 10 minutes up the street, you know, for my crib. And that's another thing. And I'm gonna make a point with that as well. You know. But I'm like 10 minutes up the street from my crib. But this dude, man, he's tailgating my ass. He's on my ass. You know. And then he proceeds to get in front of me. He's cut me off. You know. And I don't do nothing, you know. I don't do nothing. Hey, I just go around, you know. He speeds up like he's gonna hit my shit, and then, you know, he comes in front of me. You know, he's flashing his lights. He gets in front of me. He stops trying to brake check me. You know, and he's doing that for a few minutes. And like I said, it takes a lot for me to get to that point. It takes a lot for me to get to a point. You know. So, like I said, this is going on for a few minutes. And me being a patient man that I am, you know. Because like I said, I'm up the street from my crib. I'm not even 10 minutes from the street from my crib, you know. But I'll be damned if I had this maniac following me, you know. So the spirit, well, wisdom, I'll say, you know. Because I didn't know if this dude was following me or not. I didn't know what this dude's case was. But the spirit was like, because I know how to make a left, but the spirit was like, make a right, just in case this dude's following you. Whatever, you know. So I made a right. I was supposed to make a left, but I ended up going right. The spirit told me to go right. And sure enough, this dude was following me, doing the same shit, cut me off, whatever. All right, so, you know, I said, you know what? I pulled over, and I got out of the car. And like I said, the nigga in me came out like, dude, what the fuck you following me? And, you know, like I said, the Negro in me came out. You know, now the Wadi Haba Shimama Shai, because like I said, things could have went totally left. You know, because I ended up, like I said, I pulled over, I got out the car, and I walked towards his car, because like seriously, what, you know, now I'm saying it politely now, but in the heat of the moment, I'm cursing, I'm, you know, like what the fuck, and you know. Because, dude, buddy was following me, trying to cut me off and doing all type of crazy shit, you know? So that Negro in me came out. You know, some of that frustration, built-in frustration came out, you know? And that's why I said, I don't know if it was some type of insurance scam or what, because dude was talking about I hit him, you know? I hit his car, you know? Ain't no marks on my car, you know? You're talking about how I hit his car. You know, now maybe he had me confused with someone else. I don't know. But the point being that I was this close to literally dragging this dude out of his car and stomping him out. But come to find out, it was an older jig, you know, an old head. So, you know, you know, I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to spare my freedom, you know. I didn't want to, because I was this close. When I tell you I was this close opening the dude's door and taking him out of his car, man. You know. But I told him, because like I said, I was on my way home. And I told him, you know, I told him. And like I said, I'm saying it nicely now, but in the heat of the moment, I didn't say this nicely, but I told him, if you follow me to my house, to my kids, we're going to have a real problem. I told him, you're going to have a real problem. You know, I told him, you're going to have a real problem. If you follow me to my house, to my kids, you're going to have a real problem. Because we spent like 3 minutes arguing, going back and forth. You know, well, I did most of the arguing, you know, because I got, like I said, you know, and it's not to brag or boast, but my stature, you know, I'm a big Jake, you know, I'm a big dude. I don't know if, you know, Buddy thought that I was maybe a woman or whatever the case may be, you know, maybe misjudgment on his part, you know, and I'm just speculating because I got out of the car, you know, and just to look on his face like, oh shit, this is a big guy. Like I said, this is a small dude. He's a, you know, he's an older Jake at that, you know, old Jake, you know. But I was willing to go there, you know. I was willing to go there. Like I said, I came this close, you know. And Thawadi Al-Bashamal Shai, you know, because like I said, it could have went all left. Things could have turned for the worse. Things could have got back real quick, you know. But long story short, like I said, the last thing I said, if you follow me to my house, and like I said, I didn't say it this nicely, like I'm saying it now, but I told him, if you follow me to my house, to my kids, you are gonna have a real problem, you know. And I must have struck some fear in them because I pulled off, I took my ass home. You know, and that was it. That was that. But I just say all that to say wisdom, you know, because looking back, I could have handled it better. You know, I repented and I could have handled it much better. You know, I could have handled it better, but it's just things like that, you know. Again, knowing the times that we're in, understanding the times that we're in, you know, things are going to get worse. You know, it's going to be a real dangerous environment real soon. And again, that's why, you know, hey, now more than ever, we have to be on our P's and Q's. And make no mistake about it, you know. When, you know, brothers, when we do these videos, we're not just talking to the church, we're talking to ourselves as well, you know, because quite frankly, these videos are, they're also very therapeutic. They're very therapeutic to ourselves. You know, because like I said, looking back on that situation, I was like, damn, I could have handled that better. I should have. But the Thawadi Al-Bashamal Shai, you know, it didn't escalate to anything else. Because like I said, I didn't know if dude he could have had a gun. I could be in the spiritual realm, right now, you know. My family, they could be without a, you know, they could be without me, you know, and then, you know, that would be that. But I still could have handled it better, you know. So it's just things like that. Like I said, with this situation just today, dealing with this Edomite, I could have easily made a big scene, a big deal about it, you know, and been justified in doing it. But it's not that serious. Let these people have it, man. Like I read in 2 Esdras 8. Hey, this world, let these people have it. Let them have it. All right. Listen, our time is coming soon. All right. Our time is coming. All right, the Lord is about to let his men off the leash. And everyone that's done a man of the Lord wrong, hey, matter of fact, let's get this. Because, you know, it's cold. It's cold because, you know, Jake has been so, and I'm talking about us in the truth, those of us in the know, you know, we've been so dumbed down, man. Bear with me. We've been so pacified to the point that, you know, if the Lord left it up to us, and Thawadi Al-Bashamal Shai, it ain't up to us. You know. If the Lord left it up to us, man, we would end up showing mercy to Esau. I believe that. Because, you know, being in this captivity and just being so, we're just so used to this shit. It's become so normalized to us because hey, we're here. We got to deal with the shit. We got to live amongst. We have to live in the midst of this shit. We have to live amongst these Edomites. You know. So it's just easy to be, you know, I'll say at peace, so to say, you know, because like the scripture say, if it be possible, be at peace with all men, you know, but Jake might be too at peace, you know, to the point where, like I said, if the Lord left it up to us, I believe that we would end up showing mercy to these devils. And sometimes I say all that to say because sometimes we can forget. Sometimes we can forget, you know, that this devil is a devil, you know, and this is the top enemy of Yahweh Shema Shai. We can forget sometimes, like I said, just being amongst these devils and just having to live amongst these devils and just being used to this shit. And that's why the Lord, he's going to have to put his spirit on us. He's going to have to turn us up because we can forget. The Lord didn't forget. All right. The Lord did forget. As much as Jake want to fall for this trap of Esau, you know, Esau puts that shit out there. Forgive and forget. That was in the past. Listen, we gave y'all Negroes a couple of, you know, dollars and, you know, a few crumbs, man. Hey, be happy. And Jake would be like, you know, Jake is in that yes, sir, type of spirit. Yes, sir, that master, sir. Master gave me a job type shit, man. And Jake, you know, Jake loved massa, man. Jake loved a massa. And, you know, as far as us, we're just used to these devils being the devils. We're just used to this shit. But either way, it's like we've been so dumbed down that the Lord, he's going to have to put his spirit on us. Because, listen, quite frankly, even when the time comes of retribution, we don't get mad enough. You know, as much as we want to smack an Edomite in his face, you know, as much as, because the scriptures talk about meditating terror, you know, but our thoughts will never do justice. And again, we don't get mad enough. That's why the Lord's going to have to put his spirit on us, because we've just been so dumbed down, man. We've been so dumbed down. The Lord's going to have to put his spirit on us, you know. But let me get this. In Romans chapter 12 and verse 17, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. Oh, that's the spirit, because verse 18 it says, if it be possible. And that's the key, if it be possible. Because listen, and I did a video on this maybe last week, you know, or maybe the week before, but the time is coming when, you know, brothers are going to have to defend themselves, you know. Brothers are going to have to defend themselves. Some brothers are going to have to take a life for their family. You know, the time is coming with, hey, the gloves are coming off, man. It's going to get real out here. You know, people are really going to be trying to come against the prophets. Jake, you know, 2/3 Esau. People are really going to be trying to come against us, and brothers are really going to have to take a few lives. I'm talking about before the spiritual power. You know, some brothers are going to have to get into fights, get into squabbles, whatever. You know, it's going to get down and dirty out here, man. You know, but hey, you just got to take it as it comes. You know, got to take it as it comes, man. Because like I said, if it be possible, well, that's the key. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. All right. You see, man. So going back to what I was saying in earlier, man. Hey, you know, every situation is different, but going back to the point, that's why we have to have that spiritual discernment. Is this worth, you know, me get locked up? Is this worth me, you know, getting in the harm's way? Is it worth it? Is this worth it? You know, is this worth the trouble? Is this worth the hassle? Is it worth it? This is where that wisdom, just turn the other head, you know, turn the other cheek. That's why I would say this thing of ours, man, it consists of a lot of just biting your tongue, man, turning the other cheek. And it's hard. It's hard. You know, you don't think, and I'm speaking as a man, you don't think Yahweh Shai had plenty of moments where he's about to say, man, fuck this shit, you know? You know, we know some accounts where Yahweh Shai, hey, man, if I wanted to, man, I'd call down a legion of angels right now. But that's just like I said, just speaking as a man, I'm sure there's been plenty of accounts where Yahweh Shai was like, man, boy, listen. You know, I'm sure he had plenty of accounts, man, plenty of thoughts where where he's like, man, I'm about to say, because you know, Jake, you know how we get today, you know, and it's the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai. It's that wisdom. She's like, don't do it. You know, just just turn the other cheek. You better sip you some wine. You better take you a nap or something. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Because Jake be getting that attitude like, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm about to, you know, we talk the talk, but the water of Yahweh Shai Shai, we don't back it up. You know, we don't walk the walk. You know, the water of Yahweh Shai Shai. Because like I said, man, I know brothers are getting to that point where they feel like they can't hold it anymore. I'm about to, you know, but hey, you know, in due time, the Lord's going to allow us to turn up in righteousness. All right. The Lord's going to allow us to turn up in righteousness. He's going to let us loose, man. He's going to let us loose in due time. Our time is coming. Let these people have it, man. You know, because like I quoted, going into that experience, you know, experience worketh patience. You got to be patient. You know, a man that can't rule his spirit, a man that's able to rule his spirit is better than a man that can rule over a city. Roughly paraphrasing, you know, because this another big thing in this thing of ours is temperance, self-control, discipline. That's what a disciple is, a disciplined student. You know, and before we are turned fishers, Lord willing, before, you know, being fishers turned hunters, before we turn hunters, hey, we got to get the basics down packed, man. Patience. And, you know, I did another video, you know, not too long ago, maybe last week or the other week, you know, going into how compassion, you know, we learn to serve, to show compassion, because, you know, at the end of the day, listen, you know, these people, they don't deserve us anyways. These people don't deserve us. These people don't deserve the prophets. Matter of fact, let me get this. I saw this by the Apostle Ramlov, and it's like, damn, man, you know, because Jake really don't get no love out here, and more so you prophets, you know, you hopefully elect brothers. And that's why another thing, one of many things that I pray for and I'm thankful for is the brothers, man, the body, man, because it's like, damn, Jake really don't get no love out here, man. You know, Jake really don't get no love only when he's amongst brothers, man. Jake, outside of brothers, Jake gets treated like shit. Jake really don't get no love out here. And it's like, damn, you know. But I think that's Lord willing, because the Apostle Ramlov brought this out. It's like, damn, man, Jake really don't. Yeah, this is it. Ecclesiastes 9. Ecclesiastes chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 13. This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me. There was a little city, and few men within it. And there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor man, Slakia. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. So it's like, damn, you know, no love. No love. But Yahushua said it best. Hey, a prophet is without honor amongst his own. Roughly paraphrasing. Don't expect love from these people. Don't expect love from Jake. Don't expect no love, man. Other than the brothers, man, don't expect no love, man. But that's all right, you know. I don't say that to mope and, you know, how come he don't want me, man? You know, Will Smith, right? How come he don't want me, man? You know, no, man. You know, because the time's going to come. And this is another thing. I tell brothers from time to time, hey, this peace and quiet that you get now, enjoy it while you got it. Hell, we were talking about this last night after fellowship, or fellowship with the Akim. Hey, man, you know, because Jay don't get no women, you know, which the Lord is really saving us, you know. But the time is going to come, you know, because, you know, me and brothers, we, you know, here in our camp, you know, we share knowledge and whatnot, different herbs and whatnot, you know. Hey, listen, you know, inside joke, hey, and that day you gonna need plenty of ginseng. Let's just say it like that. And that day you're gonna need plenty of ginseng. You know, because listen, when the women start coming, hey, You know, it's gonna be a lot. You know, but that's why we're learning the basics now, the fundamentals now. You know, because it's coming. You know, it's coming. That's the thing. It's coming. It is a thing of patience, but it's coming. You know, it's coming. It is coming. So let these people have it. Let them have it. All right. It's not our time right now. You know, it's not our time. But it's coming. Our time is coming. That's why these people more and more, they're losing it. They're bugging out because they're losing. Their time is running up. It's our time. It's our time to shine. You know, when you're on the bottom, listen, when you're on the bottom for so long, the only direction is up. Listen, we've been on the bottom for so long. The only way is up. That's the only direction. So prepare, embrace it. You know, also mentioned in the video that I did earlier today, hey, our expectation, hey, at this point, we should have high expectations from the Lord. All right, high expectations from the Lord, man. You know, I know my expectation is high. I can at least speak for myself. You know, and the brother said it last night, actually. Speaking of, you know, and that's the spirit, because that's where my spirit has been at. The Lord has brought me through too much. He's shown me too much for me to, you know, and the Lord the Lord keeps that spirit on me because it's easy, you know, it's easier said than done, you know. But the Lord's brought me through too much. He's shown me too much. I've seen too much, man. You know, I don't expect anything less. I don't expect anything less. I have high expectations, and that's where we should be. High expectations, man. You know, all the trials and tribulations that you've been going through, you hopefully like brothers, man. Hey, it hasn't been for no reason, man. You know, it hasn't been for no reason. And you got to believe that for yourself, you know. Because I'll say, again, I'm speaking for myself. Hey, I'm to a point, listen, my faith at this point, you know, I don't give a damn, man. Hey, Yahweh Shemal Shah, that's just where I'm at with it. That's just where I'm at with it. Yahweh Shemal Shah, man, he's going, you know, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. And Jake, man, you got to ask the question, why can't it be you? Because we read what we read in the scriptures, man, and it's like, damn, you know, that was such and such, you know. We read about all these miracles and deliverances, you know. We read about the spiritual power and how certain men are going to get spiritual power. Like the brother says all the time, you know, you look at yourself and you think you the one fuck up of Yahweh Shemal Shah. No, man, why can't it be you? Why can't it be you? Why can't it be us? Listen, someone's got to play these roles. I say it all the time. Someone's got to play these roles. Someone's got to be delivered. Someone's got to be saved. Someone's got to get the spiritual power. Someone's got to get it. Why can't it be you? You know? But again, you got to believe that for yourself. You got to believe that for yourself, man. Why can't it be you? I know I look myself in the mirror, man. It's like, hey, man, hey, it's coming. It's coming. You know, it's coming. I don't know how. I don't know when. I just know it's coming. I know it's coming. I believe it. Because, God damn it, if it, you know, the hell with that. I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else other than greatness from Yahweh Shemal Shah. He's going to use me, the Wadi Yahweh Shemal Shah, for using me. You know, the Wadi Yahweh Shemal Shah for using me. Why can't he use you? Why can't he use me? You know, why can't he use us? Because that's a proud spirit to think, believe it or not, that's a proud spirit. Oh, you know, the Lord can't, he can't. You know, it can't be me. The Lord ain't finna. Man, that's a real bitch ass spirit, man. And we got to be out of that. We got to stop that shit. We got to stop that shit, man. Because it ain't about you. All right. That's why I said that's proud, man. It ain't about you, Op. It's not about you, Jake. All right. Stop being proud. You know. Stop being a sucker, man. Well, can't be me. I'm not good enough. Quite frankly, you're not good enough. How about that? You ain't good enough, Jake. None of us are good enough. But that's why the Lord's mercies are sufficient. You know, the Lord's mercy is good enough. So why can't it be you? Get out of that bitch ass woe is me spirit, man. None of us are good enough. You ain't good enough. So what? Now what? What are you going to do about it? You know? But I believe the point was made, man. Let me get some of these precepts, man. Because like I said, man, just something that I wanted to share with the church, you know. Be careful. You know, going back to wisdom. You know, the Holy Spirit resting upon you, because one wrong turn, it could be the end. One simple mistake, it could be the end. Not just for you, but to those that follow you. You know, to those, because the Lord is going to bring spirits to us. Believe it or not, the Lord is He's going to bring spirits to us, man. You know. So when the Lord gives us charge over these spirits, like I said, one bad decision that could have been avoided if you just applied wisdom, trusted the Spirit, one bad decision, it costs the life of you, the life of others. You know, so be in tune with the Spirit, be in tune with Yahweh Shema Shai. Communicate. You know, communicate. You know, in any relationship, they always say communication is key. Well, how much more Yahweh Shema Shai? Talk to the Lord, man. It is a personal relationship, you know, with each and every one of us. You know, you're special, Jake. You know, that's like I said, man, because, you know, Jake, they don't get shit in this world, man. Jake, but listen, the water Yahweh Shema Shai. That's another thing that I'm grateful for. Hey, the Lord, I got my confidence. You know, Jake can't look himself in the mirror, man. I'm able to look myself in the mirror and, hey, you know, you don't need the so-called white man's validation. You don't need no bitch's validation, you know. And it's beautiful, because the more you just let things happen naturally, the more organically things come to you. Like I said, we don't need the so-called white man's validation. But it's crazy, because more and more Edomites want to come up and talk to you. You know, they want to be nice to you, right? You know, I don't need no bitch's validation. But now I'm to a point, I'm not worried about bitches like that. You know, and more and more chicks, man, more and more women. They give you that side. They give you that they give you the, what do they call it, man? They give you that damn, I forgot the term for it. But they give you the look, you know. They give you that look, because, you know, women, they're prey. They like to be prey. Men by nature are predators. You know, women by nature, they're prey. So for the most part, now you do have a few exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, women, they're not going to confront you. So they'll just give you that look, or they might expose, you know, some part of their neck, or, you know, some part of their skin. They might make themselves they make themselves available to you somehow, some way, so that you could chase them, you know, so that you can approach them. You see? So more and more, like I said, I don't give a damn about women at this point, but since I've been to a point where I don't care about these women like that, you know, more and more women, you know, they giving me that look, you know, making themselves available, giving you that stare, you know. It just happens organically. The more we focus on Yahweh Shema Shai, listen, the more things are going to happen in our favor naturally. You know, the more things are going to happen naturally in our favor. You know, so let me get some of these precepts. By the brother Ashfakal Yashala. Again, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shai Barakatah. 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decent. Slaki. Let all things be done decently and in order. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. Because that's how Esau, that's how they profit of us, the Israelites, being out of order. But we're coming back into order. Wisdom of Solomon 8:1. Wisdom reacheth from one end to the earth. Slaki. Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doeth she order all things. So you see, man, in this whole chapter, man, you know, but nevertheless, that was the point. All right, wisdom doeth she reaches from one end mightily, all right, of the earth to the, you know, and again, that's why I said Esau, you know, and the nations, they profit off of us being out of order. Well, that's what the thing with this, in this thing of ours, we're learning to be in order. All right. You know, and that's a threat to Esau, to these women, you know, because these women, they want us to be a bunch of simp, beta ass. Nah, man. You know, you fall in line too. You get your ass in order too, or not, you know, but we're not even concerned about that. We're not worried about that. All right. You know, we're focused on the mission. All right. The mission. Like I said in the beginning, hey, I read that Proverbs 4. Stay the course. Stay focused. The Lord will take care of everything else. You know. But Ashrakah, Yashar Allah again, Matthew 10:16. I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And that's beautiful, you know. Because like I mentioned earlier, hey, Yahweh Shai, if he was on the earth today, right, physically on the earth, telling Jake the same thing that he was telling Jake during that time, hey, just, you know, keep your head low, man. Just, you know, pay your taxes, you know. Hey, they would call Yahweh Shai a bitch. You know, just like they call us a bitch. They call us soft, weak. All right, well, listen, we don't have to, you know, engage in none of that, because the time's going to come. The Lord is going to make known who had it right and who had it wrong. The Lord's going to have the last say so at the end of the day. You know, all these shit talkers, scoffers, scorners, the scriptures say, judgments are prepared for scorners. So let these people talk. Let these people have it. These people are going to wax worse and worse. Let them have it. Like I said in the beginning, let them have it. Let them talk. Everyone's got to play their role. That's why, like I just said a minute ago, you know, someone's got to play these roles. All right, that includes the wicked. You know, those that the Lord's going to make an example out of, the 2/3. They got to play their roles too. So it's not personal. You know, we're just hoping to be on this side. You know, the Lord's good graces, Lord willing. We're just hoping to be found in the Lord's good graces. The hell with everything else, man. All right, stay the course. Stay focused. All right, and let Yahweh Shema Shah be your God. But that's a beautiful one, you know. That is a beautiful one, because again, wisdom, man. Hey, we got to be careful out here. You know, things are gonna get tighter. Things are gonna ramp up to the point we're definitely gonna have to. And I'm talking to myself again. You know, keeping our emotions in check, man. Just like I said, I always say, hey, you got to just bite your tongue, man. Turn the other cheek. You just got to let these people have it. Unless it gets to a point where you literally have to defend yourself or your family. Other than that, man, hey, you know, let these people have it. Let these people cut you off while they're driving. As long as they don't hit the car and nothing like that, man, hey, let them have it, man. Let them have it. You know, niggas talking shit. Let them talk. Let them talk. We do this shit every week at camp, man. You know, scoffers. Let them talk. As long as they don't touch no brothers. Hey, let them talk. Let them have it. This is their time to rule. This is their time to play. But our time to play is coming soon. You know, our time to play is coming soon, man. You know, but hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you, hopefully, like Lord willing, until the next one.